Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And just like I promised, we're gonna continue our showcase of OP06. And this time we're playing Gecko Moria. So it's very similar in a way to Sakazuki, right? So this is a new black leader from OP06. Really the big thing about Moria is being able to kind of play with the cards in your trash or discard pile, however you want to call it. And being able to kind of bring them back, right? So his ability, you're able to spend 1 Dawn on him and 2 and you can spend 3 Dawn total, right? 1 attached to the Moria and 2 rested Dawn to be able to summon a 4 cost or lower Thriller Bark. And because of that, we're kind of playing a more Thriller Bark centric deck list, right? So like for Absalom, for Hogback, for Perona, double Cindry, so that we always have targets that we can bring back. The really cool value is doing this, like Moira into Absalom to kind of kill anything that the opponent has that costs 2 or 1 can be really tough for the opponent to deal with, especially when you combine it to the cards that we all know and love from playing against Sakazuki in OP05, like Great Eruption, Ice Age, Hina, Tashigi, like all these cards, Tsuru, that reduce the opponent's cost, allowing your Absalom to actually be able to kill it. We still have the usual culprits on Rebecca and Rob Lucci. And yeah, like it's, and even Kuzan here makes the cut, right? So it is kind of like, again, it's very similar. It's very similar to Sakazuki, but in a different way. I find this deck kind of harder to actually pilot correctly compared to Sakazuki. Because you don't have the leader to do -1. You don't have stuff like Handblaze, which lets you kind of play around units that cannot be KO, right? So it requires more precision and more understanding of your deck and the opponent's deck than Sakazuki deck, right? So yeah, I mean, this video is gonna be kind of me playing some of my first few games with this deck. So my apologies if you kind of see some misplays. The list that you see in the screen is kind of what I'm trying out. I'm not convinced yet that this is the best list. Like, for example, maybe we need to go more Lucci's or more Rebecca's. But honestly, the Lucci sending 3 cards back to your deck can actually be a downside when you're playing this Moira deck that you want to be able to have like this big graveyard, right? To kind of pull from. So you got to be careful about that because you do have a lot of these cards like Absalom and Hogback that also send cards back to your deck. So like you need to make sure that you have enough cards on your discard pile to actually be able to use the effects of stuff like your big ACOS, right? At the end of the day, though, it's all about this guy, right? The ACOS Moira is probably the most busted card in OP06, and I don't think anybody can argue that. Like, this card is just so ridiculous, allowing you to really develop 3 bodies at once. You have this ACOS with 9k. You get to play something like a Rebecca from your discard pile, or even something like Absalom if the opponent has a 2 cost or less unit. Or something like Borsalino if you don't have the Rebecca to get yourself blocker, right? You can play any of these 4 cost units from your graveyard, and then also be able to play a 2 cost or less. So then you're able to play like a Brannew and just get a free search, or even something like Cindry to get more stuff into your discard pile, or even stuff like Helmeppo if you actually need to do -3 costs into your opponents, right? So that's kind of where this card comes into play. Like, it's just so ridiculous on how much value you can put in, especially because you get to choose which play effect activates first, right? Like, let's say that you don't need a blocker, you can always like get a Helmeppo out of your discard, play Helmeppo first to give something -3, and then play the Lucci and be able to kill it. Like, it's so many cool combos that you can do with this Gecko Moria, and there's no doubt that this is the card that's carrying this deck. And of course, you still have your spells here, which can be your events really, which can be very helpful, allowing you to kind of just get the opponent low enough for a Lucci, right? So again, I don't have the most experience yet with this deck. I'm still learning OP06, right? Like, the 3 videos you saw over the past week with Yamato were my first games of OP06, and we're moving right on to Moria to kind of see how it is, right? I'm trying to learn at the same time as you guys are learning with me. So I guess let's see how this goes. Today we're gonna have 3 games. We're gonna have 1 game against Yamato, right? And then we have, I believe, 1 game against Katakuri, and then also 1 game against Uta. So kind of just playing against Green and Yellow today, and let's kind of see how that goes. So if you like today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day, and now that we started our OP06 showcase, we're gonna go through every single OP06 leader. So we did Yamato already, so you can check those videos out. We're doing more right now, and in about 3 days, we'll move on to Reiju, which is gonna be the 3rd one in my list. So hope you enjoy the games, and I'll see you all later. In this match, we're going against Yamato, and I'll keep this hand. But it's a little bit weird not to have blockers and not to have my Absalom on the graveyard, right? As I say that, we do get a blocker. These double attacks are really freaking annoying, right? Because my life is going to just go down so quickly. And going down to low life is risky because the opponent probably has like Holy Jones and has like Sorrow, which makes my blocker less efficient. Since the opponent is only attacking for 5, I think we just give them this. I'm concerned about... I'm concerned about the... I'm concerned about the Nami, right? Opponent can obviously rest this Kuzan when they attack, but then that means that their Yamato has to attack into the Kuzan, right? Now we have the Absalom, so we can always go like Tsuru or Hina, right, into Absalom. So they can go 1 down on Okiku, rest this Kuzan, attack into my leader. We say okay, because we want to keep our counter to potentially save this Kuzan. Especially now that we have Lucci, right? Because with Lucci, we can go Tsuru, Kuzan, Lucci, and just kind of punish anything. You have to put down on this. Like, you cannot just attack for like a small attack. That wasn't big enough. Yeah, that wasn't big enough, unfortunately. So now you're gonna get punished. I guess you get the Momo. So, yeah, we just go Lucci, right? I kind of like Lucci. Here. We could go for the Absalom and just kill the Momo that way. We could go Absalom and just kill the Momo that way. But we do have this Ice Age later, so yeah, so we can go like this. We can go 5. We can go Lucci. Force the opponent to give me cards. I'm also down to attack with the Brannew here and just go 5 3 times, especially because the opponent just gave me a 2k. Yeah, so I'm down to just go 5 3 times. The Lucci does put my discard a little bit small. They just gave me another 2k, right? So that does put my discard pile a little bit small here because I'm going to have to send back 3 cards. But I killed the Momonosuke so the opponent doesn't get the draw from it. I killed the Okiku so the opponent... opponent wants to kill this Kuzan, right? Opponent wants to kill this Kuzan because that's like the big way that they get rid of my discount. They're just gonna banish my cards then? Yeah, they're just gonna banish. They're just gonna go for lethal then. Not for lethal. Go into my life. Yes, that's huge, right? The funny thing is that the banish actually gets cards into my discard, which ends up working out for me a little bit. Yeah, I mean, sure. We lose the Brannew, lose an Absalom. We get to kill the Onami. We get to kill the Onami with the Absalom. I can just play Gecko and kill her that way. Yeah, I mean, this looks good to me. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me, right? We play Absalom and the Brannew. That's 3 spots, so we're going to replace that 1 Brannew here. We'll go 5. Again, opponent gave us these 2k counters earlier. I'm going to attack first before I do anything with my Dawn in case that the opponent gets like a trigger that I need to worry about. Because if that's the case, I can always go like Hina into Absalom. They gave me a 1k that time. They gave me the Yamato. You take this one, right? I feel like you have to take this one. Do you have the trigger? The trigger might change things. They don't have it, so yeah. So we just go here. We'll play this one as active. This one as rested. We'll activate this one first. We'll draw... Honestly, I can choose to not draw anything. I'm gonna choose to not draw anything so that I can just send this and the Perona back with the Absalom and just go here. Opponent can get me to 0 life here, right? With the Yamato. They can get me to 0 life here. We're gonna really be heavily relying on this Rebecca. If I cannot finish the game next turn, which I'm pretty sure I can, opponent only has 1 life. I have this big boar. Like if opponent's attacking into my life, they're not killing Kuzan. Right? So they're not killing the Kuzan. They have a 2k in their hand, but that's still only 4 cards and 1 life against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks into 10 open dawn. So like, yeah, you can go ahead and do this and kill this, but again, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna lose. And if you're not attacking my life, then I don't need to worry about playing Rebecca. And I can kill Yomomonosuke with Brannew. And yeah, unfortunately for the opponent, they just didn't have the right hand. They actually go for it. Is there something I'm missing here? Is there like a restand or something that I'm missing? Kind of confused. We'll go here first. I guess it's like a Punk Gibson I have to worry about later. Opponent has 4 Dawn. We know they have a 2k counter and they could have like a Punk Gibson, right? I guess. Yeah, I guess that's possible. They have ways to rest my blockers, right? Definitely, if we end up deciding, yeah, that's the Punk Gibson, but they used it to save Momo. So we just go for 9. I know you have a 2k counter. Even if you have a second Punk Gibson, Ikiko, right? We know they have a 2k. We need to have 2 attacks go through. We go 7. We go 7. It's going to force both cards out of their hand if they want to survive this attack. I didn't play around the Okiku. Ikoku, whatever. Yeah, so they go like that. We still have this Mora to attack with. You only have 3 cards. You have a 2k. Even if you go 3 2ks, that's only 11. And we can get up to 13 here. Even if you have a Beige, we still have an additional attacker. Why play the Punk Gibson right there? Yeah, why play the Punk Gibson right there? Like right away. That was weird. So yeah, so they have 4k counter value. So that's why I didn't want to block the 7k. I guess they did it because the Rob Lucci was the most efficient target for that Punk Gibson. I guess that's fair. But I feel like if you went Punk Gibson to save your Yamato, you got rid of 2 of my attacks. Because this attacker was never really attacking into your Yamato. I guess I could have made it a 5k and attack into it. So I guess it didn't matter either way. But again, we knew that this was going to be the turn that we finish, no matter what happened. Just because we have such a big board that Moira allows us to get. And we have this big 9k body that we literally developed a 9k and got to develop 2 units on top of it. So we had to develop 3 units for just 8 Dawn. And it was just impossible for the opponent to come back from that. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Uta. Okay. I don't like this hand. I think I want to have Brannew. Here's the Brannew. Absalom is really good, right? Especially if we can get this Kuzan to stick. I guess the opponent's going to have to go for the backlight on the Kuzan. They chose to go first as well. So that lets me go Brannew. I like the Great Eruption over the Borsalino. So I like the Great Eruption over the Borsalino so that we can discount their units. And as long as I can keep them from making this big board, I should be able to kind of stabilize. We don't have the A drop just yet. Like for example, here I can go Great Eruption into Absalom next turn and kill anything that the opponent plays. If they just go for it this way, okay, they get the new Genesis. I think we take it, and I guess we'll just go for the Kuzan next turn. Yeah, I think we just go Kuzan. And force the opponent to have to backlight this Kuzan and not be able to play anything else, right? Because if they let this Kuzan stay, then the Kuzan's literally just killing anything that they throw. So like this is gonna force a backlight out of them, which using a backlight now means not a backlight for a blocker later. So they go backlight, they can attack for 8, and we could actually save the Kuzan if we wanted to. And then we can throw, yep, there's the backlight. Yeah, so they did it with New Genesis, right? Yeah, so they did this with New Genesis. We'll give you the double 2K and also put stuff in our discard pile, right? So I'll give you the Tsuru and the Perona. There's the backlight, you attack for 8. The good thing here is that by them doing this, it does stop them from having a big presence right now. All right, so we'll go here. I kind of feel like I want to play Sabo. I think this is a good time to play Sabo. It will go here. We'll give you the Brannew, and I guess I'm fine throwing away the Absalom, right? Yeah, I'm okay throwing away the Absalom, and I guess we'll attack them for 6. I could attack for 5 here, considering how many 2Ks I have. But then that loses to backlight. Oh, wait, no, it's not losing to backlight because I have the Sabo effect, right? So let's just attack for 5 and just get them down to 3 life. Opponent cannot play Luffy next turn, even though they have 7 done. And because we have the Sabo ability, we're not losing to a backlight to KO my Kuzan, because the backlight can KO rest the characters. The opponent has to attack enough to get through the Sabo blocker. If you just go like this, then I'm just blocking with Sabo. And if you play Luffy, you're gonna get Omega Punish. Yeah, okay, so they go Luffy, right? So this is -4. -4. Nami doesn't even get the draw. -4, and the Great Eruption takes it down to where we need it to be for the Absalom to kill it. But is it actually Nami? Is this actually a turn where we kill Nami instead? I wish I had a Lucci, right? If I had a Lucci, this would be so much easier. Like, I almost feel like it's better to kill the Nami. I almost feel like it's better to kill the Nami and just throw this Borsalino down. Because like if we go like this, right? We can attack for 6. I guess I didn't need to use the Great Eruption, to be honest. We'll throw away the Hogback, play the Absalom, and we'll send back the 2 Great Eruptions and KO the Nami. And I think I am just gonna play this Borsalino. I should attack here first. See if the opponent blocks with the Luffy. The problem is, I mean, I guess we have 2 Absaloms, right? They actually block this. So then the question is, do we attack for 10? I'm forcing to give me the card, so do we actually just go ahead and play this Borsalino and just call it a day? I think we go like this. And we just go ahead and try to kill the Luffy next turn. But it still has a lot of draw here, right? And they still have a pretty hefty board. But I do think I wanted to kill that Nami. I don't like that Nami staying alive. This could be a backlight to kill the Kuzan, guaranteed. Otherwise, you have to deal with both blockers. We do have Rebecca, but we don't have the 8 cost, right? We don't have the 8 cost here. This is a free block, I guess. If you want to attack, I guess the opponent could, no, they don't have it. I was gonna say they can play the 10 cost Dofi, but they actually don't have enough for the 10 cost Dofi, right? I'm invincible, so they can actually restand that if they choose to. Let's go here and give them a 2K. I want them to either use the I'm invincible or actually attack with the Luffy. The problem is that if the opponent has a second Luffy, they can still get a lot of value here. It's just gonna be I'm invincible. Wow. Okay. So you're gonna attack me for 8. You're really scared of that Kuzan. But we have this Hina here that's gonna be a punish. They choose to kill the Sabo. You have a second I'm invincible? You have to kill that Kuzan, right? Because you know I'm gonna I have another Absalom. So if you don't kill Kuzan, I just get to kill your stuff with Absalom, right? So this gets it down to minus 4. And then we can go... Well, where can we go here? We don't have enough, actually, right? We don't have enough. We don't have enough to actually kill it. Because we can go Rebecca. Well, Rebecca is 4. This is 3. No, we do have enough because we can get with the Absalom. Okay. So yeah, we can let this go. Yeah, we can get it with the Absalom because we can go Rebecca, Hina. Oh, they're actually just going to give it to me too. Okay, so I guess opponent understands that this Luffy is going to die. So then now that the opponent did it that way, do we actually even commit to that, or do we just try to kill it? Like, what about we just go... Like, what if we just go 9? 9, and I can... I definitely wanna... Yeah, so we can go... What about we go 9 here? Use the 2... I need to kill this Luffy, right? Force the opponent to discard a card. Then they still have enough to potentially get there. That's 2 cards. The opponent hasn't shown me any 2k counters. Or do we just guarantee this? The problem, my concern is that if I try to kill this now... Because again, I can kill it... No, we don't have enough. What am I thinking? I don't have... No, yeah, we have enough because the Rebecca... Rebecca gets it to 3. This gets it down to 1. And then the Absalom comes down and also kills it. Guess let's go like this. I want to see if the opponent gives me a counter here. Okay. I'm kind of getting... I'm getting punished here by... I'm getting really punished here by the opponent having a Doffy. The problem with the Absalom is that I'm gonna override. I guess I can just override the other Absalom, right? Yeah, so here we wanna grab... I don't know. I guess we can grab the Kuzan, to be honest. Just put more pressure into the opponent. Yeah, what about we just go like this? Right? And then when we go here, we know there's another Absalom. I'm gonna trash the Perona. We're gonna grab this Absalom. And we're gonna replace this other Absalom here. And we're gonna return Brannew, KO this. And this is gonna be another 2k that the opponent has to also give me. We go ahead. I like the Kuzan not only because it gives me the chance of join into the 8 cost, but then it makes it so that I can always go -4 to enable the Absaloms. The opponent gave me 2 cards here, so they didn't have a 2k. They didn't have a 2k counter, so I actually could have just killed the Luffy naturally. Because now I'm very vulnerable to Kid or Doffy, and that's what I was trying to debate last time. What was better to do? But the opponent had enough cards that I was concerned that they could just kill my whole board. I guess the opponent only has 3 life. So if the opponent's not careful, I could technically just try to go for lethal in a couple turns. If the opponent doesn't draw another blocker. The opponent knows exactly what I have in my hand. Like, I have no counter. New Genesis is so good for them. So I have no counter in my hand. I'm going to let the Tashigi go because I prefer to keep the Borsalino alive. So I'm going to let the Rebecca die. So when the opponent attacks with Brook here, we can let Rebecca die. They're looking with the New Genesis, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, they get the Nami, so they get to search with Nami now. That's gross. That is very gross. What if we just let Hina die instead and keep Rebecca open? No, you know what? I think I save it. I think I save it so that I can just push. I can just threaten lethal in the next couple of turns. So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play to win this. Okay, I guess the opponent has the Luffy. They got the full combo off. I'm gonna threaten lethal more or less here shortly. We could go Hogback and get back. I don't know. I guess we'll get Perona back. Oh wait, we can get the Moria back. When did we discard that Moria? I didn't even. Oh, we discarded it last time when we attacked. Okay, so that works, right? So we can just get Moria and just settle for another turn. So like we'll go here. We'll go. We'll go 6 into this brook, rest 2 down, and still be able to go 6. I guess we might as well go 7, 7. And go 5. 7, 7. Yeah, so I guess we'll just go like this. We'll go 5. Opponent has 2 cards. We'll go like this. We have 1 blocker. We'll get the Hogback down. And that will let me get back that Moria that we trashed a couple turns ago, right? So, yeah, we'll go like this. Well, that we trashed last turn. We'll trash. I guess we'll trash the Helmeppo. Get the Hogback. Use the car action. Send back. Borsalino. Send back. Brannew. And we'll get this Moria to our hand. This will allow me to get back the Rebecca blocker. At the same time, do we attack with this Absalom? Honestly, because I know that I'm not gonna have lethal next turn, I don't think I attack with it. I think we just chill. Yeah, I think we just chill. We don't have a Lucci, right? We didn't trash a Lucci this time around. We still don't have the Lucci. We have an Absalom in there. So we can get this down to 1 cost between the Kuzan getting it -4. And then we can go Rebecca. We can go Rebecca. Well, I guess... Okay. Opponent gets another Brook. I just need to clear the board. If I can clear the board, I should be okay. The problem is just the fact that we don't have Lucci yet. So no Lucci has become really problematic for us. I wonder if I'm supposed to block this with Borsalino, because I'm going to have so many cards. So, like, I'm supposed to block this, right? I think I'm supposed to block this. They get Bartolomeo, so they can restand the Luffy, right? So we can. I think we're supposed to block this. Let them attack with the Luffy, right? So like a pseudo block twice with Borsalino, because I blocked the Nami attack. So I blocked the Nami attack. I'm gonna take this one, hoping that I could get a Lucci, but I didn't. I feel like you have to attack with this Luffy, right? You attack with the Luffy, and then you're gonna restand it. So we'll let you have it. I'm gonna be overriding stuff next turn with this Moria. But I think we should be in a good spot here, right? They get Kid, but the Kid doesn't work because you didn't leave a Dawn for Kid. Doesn't matter. You still don't have a Dawn on it. This only works if you have a Dawn under the Kid. So you're able to restand your Luffy, right? So now that the opponent did that, I probably need to just kill this. I definitely need to kill this Kid, right? So this is -4. And I guess we can get Absalom. And like, well, do we have a Tsuru in here? We have a Tsuru in here. I guess we can go for the Helmeppo instead, right? And get this down to 1. And that will kill it. And that's 8 Dawns, so that still leaves me with 2. So that still leaves me with 2, right? Yeah, we'll go like this. You have 2 cards in your hand, right? It leaves me with no blockers. It leaves me with no blockers because I'm gonna have to play the Absalom to kill this, right? And I want to have this Moira. I guess we don't have to. No, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it like that, right? Absalom. Okay, all right. I guess let's play around a 1k counter by going 6s, maybe instead. No, because I want to go 7 afterwards. So we'll go like this. Yeah, 1 card, which I probably could have guessed what it was based on what you've been drawing. Okay, they give it to me. So then we go here. The reason I go like this is so that the opponent can block now, and then I can still kill it. So then here's the question. Do we go after the Luffy and just say and don't respect the opponent's last card? Or do we go after this Brook? We know we're gonna kill this. That's still gonna leave the opponent with 4 attacks. I'm not gonna respect it. No, I should respect it. I should respect it. Let's respect it. Let's respect it here. Let's respect it. We don't need to do anything, right? Let's kill the Brook, right? And then we'll go like this. We're gonna play. Where's my Absalom? There we go, Absalom. And we're gonna play Tsuru, right? Oh no, I guess I'm gonna play Helmeppo. So we're gonna trash Hogback or the second Absalom. I guess we trash the second Absalom. We go here first, go -2, and then we go like this, and we trash. We return Perona here and KO this guy. So by having another Absalom on the graveyard, we know that we can activate it with our Moria next turn. So that's why I replaced the Absalom. At this point, getting rid of the kid is super important, right? Opponent can attack with their Luffy. I'm not gonna make it that easy. I'm not gonna make it that easy for you. You have to give me more. And that tells me they have 10 cost Dofi, by the way. Based on the fact that the opponent decided to leave 10 down here, it's an easy 10 cost. Yep. So you rest. That has to be the 10 cost, right? You restand your Luffy. You rest this 3. Yeah, this is 10 cost. You rest my leader. You have to rest my leader, right? Okay, I'm gonna pretend. We're gonna pretend that the opponent actually rested my leader. So let's pretend that the opponent actually rested my leader, because I feel like that's probably what they wanted to do. Okay, so if we play Hogback, we can get something like Perona back, but it's not doing me much. This Tenko's Dope is gonna be a problem. The problem is the freaking blocker Luffy. I guess I could just go... Alright, so if we go here... If we go Moira... We could get Rebecca, which gets me the Sabo. And we can just play Brannew. I'm okay with that. Let's attack here first. I'm gonna attack with the Moira just because I know that the opponent will not be able to do anything about it. And I'm gonna have a second Moira anyways. Plus a Rebecca. So we'll go like this. We'll grab the Rebecca. We'll grab the Brannew. Oh wait, I need to discard, right? So we got Rebecca. We'll grab the Brannew, right? And we'll replace Hogback. Let's go here first. We'll get Hina. And then here we'll draw Sabo. I like the Sabo. I think I want to kind of fits my hand. And then we don't have to play anybody else here. And yeah, again, we'll pretend that this was rested by the opponent, so I'm not going to attack with it. Because when they play the Dofi, they should have rested the Gecko Moria, right? So let's make sure that the game is a legit game. And yeah, at this point, we have this board with double Moira. And the opponent doesn't have enough value anymore, right? I'm surprised they didn't try to find the draw here, but they tried to attack like this. We block with Rebecca. Then they have to attack with Luffy to kill the Moira. And we just outgrind them, because then after that, we can swim back with our stuff and be able to kill them. We know we have the Sabo, so that kind of lets me fix my hand a little bit, and yeah. So yeah, I mean, long game, and grindy game, but I think a lot of the games with this deck are going to be like this, like very grinded, so GG's. In this match, we're going against Katakuri. Alright. Wonder how this one is going to go. So just, we can be very aggressive, right? We can be very aggressive if we opponent chose to go first for whatever reason. Because we can just fill the board, but I feel like I need stuff like Brannew, and there we go. We need stuff like Brannew to just fill our discard so that we can actually get the free hits, the free units that we're gonna summon with Moria. So like we can go Brannew here. We get the Great Eruption, but we get 2 Thriller Bar characters into the discard, which is what we're looking for. We do have this Lucci, by the way, to just KO stuff later. Do we need a second Brannew in the discard? We probably do, to be honest. I think I'm gonna take this first one. Yeah, opponent goes like that. Technically, we could trash this Absalom. Like, we could go Great Eruption and then attack it. I think that's probably okay. Yeah, let's go for it for now. The Ice Age is going to be huge. I just want to be able to attack into the opponent. Let's use the card action. We'll trash this. And we'll play this. Use this card action. And we'll return the double Great Eruption and just KO this. I know it's letting the opponent get the draw. But it's one less unit on the field. And then later on we'll have... Okay, well, they just whiffed anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And then next turn we'll still have Lucci, right? So, but the Lucci are probably going to leave it. Like, I don't mind this, right? I don't mind this getting discarded. Because we can just still do our thing, right? I mean, I guess I can just go Lucci this turn. Because Absalom still needs one more. Or we can go second Great Eruption. I'm just concerned that I'm using too many of my cost reduction this early. Like, I feel like it's too much, right? Yeah, the Gedatsu is annoying. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We can go Tsuru and just play that Absalom again. That leaves me with enough done. Yeah, so we can go like this. And I guess we'll go for 7 this time. Use the card action. Let's trash Hogback. And we'll play this. Use this card action. Go here, pop that. There's our Moira. So with Moira on our discard, what we can do is that we can actually play Hogback. When I had the second Gedatsu, we can actually play this Hogback to get that Moira back to my hand. And that might actually be worth it. Or we can just draw a second one. That's also cool. That is indeed also cool. Here we can go Hina, right? Hina into Lucci and we should be chilling. We'll go like this. We'll play this. Go here. Play Lucci. Use the card action. Unfortunately, we're going to be returning one of the Hogbacks. So like my discard doesn't look too healthy right now. Let's go for 5. Yeah, my discard doesn't look too healthy, right? I probably need to use this a couple times, but the opponent's about to play Big Mom here very shortly. So this is the first Lin. We can play Rebecca. I mean, you know I'm gonna block this with Rebecca, so yeah, obviously I'm gonna block this with Rebecca. So then you have 5 cards. We have 3 life. You're gonna start healing. You're gonna start healing with your Big Mom later on. So here we're looking to just activate this Gecko Moria and potentially, I guess, get the Hogback in here. But then the Hogback requires me to return cards, right? We could also play this Cindry first. I actually don't hate it. I don't hate this. Let's fill our discard a little bit more, right? We can go 7, 7, 7, 5, 7. We can go 7 4 times. I guess we can also go Brannew if we wanted to actually fill the discard even more. Yeah, I guess let's go 5. And let's go like that. Let's just play another Brannew. I kind of like playing another Brannew. Brannew, 7, 7, 5, right? So 5. We need 2 down for Brannew, 3 down for Moira. 7, 7. Okay. We go 7. Again, we're just gonna go aggressive here. Oh, you know what? There's a big punish here. If the opponent gets a second beige. Okay, they didn't get a second beige. That would have been actually kind of scary. Let's go here. Let's grab this Tsuru or the Borsalino. I mean, the Borsalino is kind of nice because it's a blocker that the opponent cannot deal with. So maybe we go here first, and then we go like this. And I want to get the Hogback, right? I guess it doesn't have to be the Hogback. It could also just be the Absalom. I don't think I need the Hogback for anything else right now. So I think it might just be the Absalom. We're going to trash this Perona. We're going to get the Absalom. And we're going to replace this Brannew. Use the car action. Send the other Brannew back. Send the Tsuru back. Oh, actually, I've actually kept the Tsuru. And just kill the Onami, right? That's one less attacker we have to worry about. Because at some point, these guys are actually going to become a threat. I should have also gotten rid of the Cindry instead of getting rid of the Brannew. Because the only way that the opponent kills that Brannew that was rested is by putting an extra down on the pudding, which we know he's not going to do. Because he's going to just play the 10 cost here. Right? So we know that the opponent's going to play the 10 cost here. Yep. So, 10 costs, right? 10 costs means that we lose our... Yeah, so I think we go like this, and we just go Moira. I'm trying to remember if there's anything I can do in this card that can actually kill. Like, if we go Ice Age, that only goes to 6. If we go Rebecca... We can go Rebecca. Gives me the blocker. We can add the Borsalino back to my hand, and then I guess we can just add one of the Brannews to the discard. But we sent back the other Brannew earlier. So, alright, so I don't think I use Ice Age right here, right? If anything, maybe we actually kill this Perospero just to be safe. Yeah, maybe we go like this. Just kill Perospero just to be safe. Let the opponent give me as many cards as they want. This could get them another 10 cost, is the only concern here. We definitely want to play this Moira, though. I can tell you that much. We're going to go 5, 5, 6. Play Moira. Play Rebecca. Okay, so they go for it. They get the Amande. Let's go 5, 5, 6. Moira into Rebecca. Still concerned about a couple things. Okay, so there you go. Like the beige there is a little bit annoying. Could be worse though. Wait a second. That's 10? It's too easy for them to beat the 10, right? It's too easy for them to beat the 10, so I think we just go like this. We play this Rebecca over the Brannew. We grab the Brannew that we just trashed, right? Oh, I guess he doesn't count because he got trashed in the same turn. So I guess he has to be Cindry. And yeah, we can trigger this one first. And then we can just draw a 2k counter. At this point, we definitely want a 2k counter. So that we're not in a position where we're just dying to the opponent, like killing us. So we just go like this. Because I have 2 lives. Opponent could have Amaru. Okay, never mind. So we just, I think we just win the game then, right? Don't we just win this game? So like, we can take this hit from Big Mom. Well, I guess opponent's not even going to attack my life, which makes sense. Yeah, we just block here. So we attack with 9 first. I think we attack with the 9 first. Force 3 cards out of their hand. Okay. And then here we can attack with 9 one more time. And then attack with... Yeah, we can attack with 9 one more time. And then we attack for 12 per game. So we go 9, 9, because he's gonna force 3 cards out of their hand again. They have 10, they have 5 cards. Your opponent has 1 life, they want... Oh, they just drew a card. Okay, so they're back to 5, so we can go to 12, right? Yeah, we can just go to 12. And that should be okay. 7, 9, 11. Yeah, they can go... They can make it there if they have another 2k. Yeah, but like it's very unlikely for them to have... Like by attacking for 9 and then 9, it would have been very unlikely for them to have that much, right? Because if I attack for 8 here, it would have been 2k counters. And yeah, that could have been close though. Because another trigger... If this was an Amaru trigger and the opponent got that extra life, I guess they had to trash 2 cards out of it. So it would have still accomplished the same thing that the Lucci was doing, which is taking 2 cards out of their hand. I definitely always like attacking with the big one first, right? I like attacking with the big one first, just make their hand small. Because they have to counter out of the big one. Because if they don't counter out of this big one, we just attack for 15. Oh, actually, we attack for 16 and then the opponent just loses the game, right? So a little bit interesting game. But again, this deck, as long as we can be aggressive and just have all these units... slowly chip at their damage, we should be able to get there even after they start dropping these big bombs, right? So GG. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Gecko Moria. I'm definitely still learning this deck. Even though I play Sakasuki a lot and I took Sakasuki to Nationals, I think this deck plays differently enough than Sakasuki that it's kind of like, you have to kind of like really think about like, it's a completely different mindset, right? It's not as easy to just remove stuff like Sakasuki is because you don't really have a lot of cost reduction. Aside from Kuzan and your events, I guess you do have a lot of these units, but like you have to be careful like how you sequence things, right? The big thing though about this deck is the fact that you're able to just spam so many units. You're able to just have this full bore of 4 or 5 units almost every time after turn 7, after your 8 down turn. So it's so crazy because yeah, you go against a Sakasuki player, they remove all your board or whatever, then you just play Moria and still develop 2 more units on top of that. So then you're able to like kind of continue refilling your board, and the opponent has to really deal with all these units, otherwise they're just gonna lose the game, right? So I think that's what I like about this deck, that you're able to kind of go super wide. Kind of reminds me a little bit of kind of playing like Film Uta, and then just be able to continue attacking the opponent from there. And that's kind of what you're looking for. But anyways, I hope that you enjoy all the games today. We're going to continue with more Gecko Moria gameplay tomorrow. So if you like our content, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day.